in the tri-state. Time for the Al Shuttlecutty News on Live 9, the Instant Cam station. Now, Al Shuttlecutty.
Brian K.
Just a hair past 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock Central on a Friday night oldies party, $1 Million Hotwax weekend. All weekend long. Thanks so much for joining me tonight.
K-E-Y-S, Corpus Christi.
Kicking it off like we always do. The late, great Sal Mineo. It's a Friday night party time.
It's Friday night, and I feel so fine. Mama's gone out, and the house is mine. Oh, baby, won't you hurry on down? It's party time. Bring your records along, and I've got mine. The gang's all here, and the dancing's fine. Well, mama must know it's party time. Party time, party time. Don't you know I love you so? Let's have some fun tonight. It's party time.
I want to thank everybody for joining us. Just waiting for all the gang to get here. We've got a good spotlight segment coming up. Today being our first official day of fall, we're going to do fall songs in our 12 o'clock midnight hour.
Hey, Mama's home. She's been downtown. Turn the lamp lights up and the music down. Let's play it cool while she's around. Easy now, yeah? Teacher's out of sight. Easy, easy, easy. Nice and polite. Hey, Mama's gone. Everything is alright. Let's go, party time. Party time. Don't you know I love you so? Let's have some fun tonight. It's party time.
For 1958, the late, great Sal Mineo. Friday night party time. Friday night oldies party, $1 Million Hotwax weekend. All weekend long.
Cincinnati digs the sound of 1360 WSAI.
As we head back to 1963 with Anthony and the Sophomores. Play those oldies, Mr. DJ.
When those oldies play, we listen. Makes us start a reminiscing. Hear those oldies spinning. Ba 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 whoop. It always makes us start reminiscing. Ba 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 whoop. It reminds us of those good times just a couple years ago. So Mr. DJ, play those oldies we all love so.
Remember.
You don't remember me. Earth Angel, where can she be tonight? Shouldn't she be in the still of the night? Yes, those old songs that we're singing brings back melodies of long ago. So Mr. DJ, keep on playing those oldies we all love so. Those oldies we're singing long ago. On the songs like Groove and I Love So. That's why when we hear from the Hall of Fame, we know each and every song by name. When those oldies play, we listen. Makes us start a reminiscing. Mr. DJ, play those oldies a couple years ago. Oh, Mr. DJ, keep on playing those oldies we all love so. Oldies we all love so.
One more time now.
Oldies we
Anthony the sophomore is playing those oldies, Mr. DJ, on a Friday night oldies party. $1 Million Hotwax Weekend.
Let yourself go with radio, KRIO. Let yourself go with 910, KRIO. You hear the very latest news and the weather. Swing with the music, get together. Let yourself go with Sound 91.
Head back to the summer of 1955.
1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Put your glad rags on, join me home. We'll have some fun when the clock strikes 1. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. When the clock strikes 2, 3 and 4, if the band slows down, we'll yell for more. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. When the chimes ring 5, 6 and 7, we'll be right in 7th heaven. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Oh, when it's 8, 9, 10, 11, 2, I'll be going strong and so will you. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. When the clock strikes 12, we'll cool off, then start rocking around the clock again. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight.
Number 1 for 8 weeks in the summer of 1955. Let's go now. Bill Haley in the comments, rocking around the clock on a Friday night.
56 WFIL Philadelphia.
As is always our theme each and every week. Yep, rock and roll is here to stay. Late 1957, Danny and the Juniors appearing on Dick Clark's American Bandstand many, many times as I lose my voice. Rock and roll on a Friday night.
Rock and roll is here to stay. It will never die. It was meant to be that way, though I don't know why. I don't care what people say. Rock and roll is here to stay. We don't care what people say. Rock and roll is here to stay. Rock and roll will always be. I dig it to the end. It'll go down in history. Just you watch, my friend. Rock and roll will always be. It'll go down in history. Rock and roll will always be. It'll go down in history. Everybody rock. Everybody rock. Everybody rock. Everybody Rock and roll is here to stay. It will never die. It was meant to be that way, though I don't know why. I don't care what people say. Rock and roll is here to stay. Rock and roll will always be. I dig it to the end. It'll go down in history. Just you watch, my friend. Rock and roll will always be. It'll go down in history. If you don't like rock and roll, think what you've been missing. But if you like to pop and stroll, come around and listen. Let's all start to have a ball. Everybody rock and roll. Rock.
Danny and the Juniors, late 1957. Yep, our anthem each and every week like it always is. Yep. Rock and roll is here to stay. Friday Night Oldies Party $1 Million Hotwax Weekend. All weekend long. Thanks so much for joining me.
Music Hamilton, WMOH.
Mighty fine 1969. Hope it's a little less crowded than I-75 westbound number 9. Flaming Ember. From 1969, Mighty 5. Flaming Ember. Westbound number 9. Hope it's a little less crowded than I-75 in Cincinnati on our Friday Night Oldies Party.
610 KFRC San Francisco.
Good stuff. Little reggae, little ska sound from Jimmy Cliff in 1969.
You can get it if you really want. You can get it if you really want. You can get it if you really want, but you must try, try and try, try and try. You'll succeed at last.
David Drake II checking in from Franklin, Indiana, just south of Indianapolis. What's going on there, Drakester?
Got to get your share. Got your mind set on a dream.
Rocking and rolling all night long.
You can get it if you really want. You can get it if you really want. You can get it if you really want, but you must try, try and try, try and try. You'll succeed at last. I know it. Listen, Rome was not built in a day. Opposition will come your way, but the hotter the battle you see, it's the sweeter the victory. Now you can get it if you really want. You can get it if
The
you
Drakester,
really
1 hour away
want.
from Chi-Town, huh?
You can get it if you really want, but you must try, try and try, try and try. You'll succeed at last. You can get it if you really want. You can get it if you really
you'll succeed at last.
Jimmy Cliff from the fall of 1969. You can get it if you really want. Friday Night Oldies Party, ska and reggae on a Friday night.
Music Radio WLS Chicago.
The Drakester is 1 hour away from the Windy City. Head back to 1974. Yep. One of my favorite songs is Just a Mere Kid. Number 1 on the charts, still number 1 in our hearts. Paper Lace. The night Chicago died on a Friday night.
Daddy was a cop on the east side of Chicago, back in the USA, back in the bad old days. In the heat of a summer night, in the land of the dollar bill, when the town of Chicago died, and they talk about it still. When a man named Al Capone tried to make that town his own, and he called his gang to war with the forces of the law. I heard my mama cry, I heard her pray the night Chicago died. Brother, what a night it really was. Brother, what I thought it really was. Glory be. I heard my mama cry, I heard her pray the night Chicago died. Brother, what a night the people saw. Brother, what a fight the people saw. Yes, indeed. And the sound of the battle rang through the streets of the old east side, till the last of the hoodlum gang had surrendered up or died. They were shouting in the street, and the sound of running feet. And I asked someone who said, about 100 cops are dead. I heard my mama cry, I heard her pray the night Chicago died. Brother, what a night it really was. Brother, what I thought it really was. Glory be. I heard my mama cry, I heard her pray the night Chicago died. Brother, what a night the people saw. Brother, what a fight the people saw. Yes, indeed. Then there was no sound at all but the clock upon the wall. Then the door burst open wide, and my daddy stepped inside, and he kissed my mama's face, and he brushed her tears away. The night Chicago died. The night Chicago died. Brother, what a night the people saw. Brother, what a fight the people saw. Yes, indeed. The night Chicago died. The night Chicago died. Brother, what a night it really was. Brother, what a fight it really
Number 1
was.
sound of your town, 1974 on the Mercury Records label. Paper Lace from across the pond. One hit wonder, the night Chicago died. Drakester heading up I-65 towards the Windy City on a Friday night oldies party.
WABC, way back 63.
Waterfall headline 1.
Head back to 1963, the number 1 hit of the year, Jimmy Gilmore and the Fireballs. This is called The Sugar Shack.
Oh, there's a crazy little shack beyond the tracks, and everybody calls it the Sugar Shack. Well, it's just a coffee house and it's made out of wood. Espresso coffee tastes mighty good. That's not the reason why I've gotta get back to that Sugar Shack. Whoa, baby, to that Sugar Shack. There's this cute little girlie, she's a working there. A black leotards and her feet are bare. I'm gonna drink a lot of coffee, spend a little cash, make that girl love me when I put on some trash. You can understand why I've gotta get back to that Sugar Shack. Whoa, baby, to that Sugar Shack. Yeah, honey, to that Sugar Shack. Oh, yes, to that Sugar Shack. And now that Sugar Shack queen is married to me, yeah. We just sit around and dream of those old memories. Ah, but one of these days I'm gonna lay down tracks in the direction of that Sugar Shack. Just me and her, yes, we're gonna go back to that Sugar Shack.
Number 1 for 1963. Yep. Jimmy Gilmer and the Fireballs on the Dot Records label. Sugar Shack. Friday night oldies party, $1 million Hotwax weekend, all weekend long.
Tune to the key of Akron, 1590 WAKR.
Another number 1 hit record for you. From one number 1 hit to the next. Let's jump ahead 2 years to 1965. Alive in 65 on the Fontana Records label. Wayne Fontana and the Mindbenders. Yep. The Game of Love. Yep. Played right here on a Friday night oldies party.
The purpose of a man is to love a woman, and the purpose of a woman is to love a man. So come on, baby, let's start to play. Come on, baby, let's play the game of love, love, la 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 love. It started long ago in the Garden of Eden when Adam said to Eve, baby, you're for me. So come on, baby, let's start to play. Come on, baby, let's play the game of love, 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 la 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 love. Come on, baby, 'cause time is right. Love your daddy with all your might. Put your arms around me, hold me tight. Play the game of love. The purpose of a man is to love a woman, and the purpose of a woman is to love a man. So come on, baby, let's start to play. Come on, baby, let's play the game of love, 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 la 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 love. Yeah. Whoa, yeah. Well, come on, baby, 'cause time is right. Love your daddy with all your might. Put your arms around me, hold me tight. Play the game of love. The purpose of a man is to love a woman, and the purpose of a woman is to love a man. So come on, baby, let's start to play. Come on, baby, let's play the game of love, 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 la 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 love, the game of love.
Wayne, as I lose my voice one more time, Wayne Fontana and the Mindbenders. Number 1 sound.
Best music, WBGN Bowling Green.
Head back to 1956 for this one. One of the best R&B singer, female singers of all time. Laverne Baker. Happy first day of fall there, Drakester.
Jim Danny on a mountaintop, 30,000 feet drop. Spider lady on a runaway horse. Aha, that's right, of course. Jim Danny to the rescue. Go, Jim Danny. Go, Jim Danny. Jim Danny met a girl named Sue. She was feeling a kind of blue. Jim Danny is the kind of guy never like to see a little girl cry. Jim Danny to the rescue. Go, Jim Danny. Go, Jim Danny. Jim Danny to the rescue. Jim Danny to the rescue. Jim Danny to the rescue. Go, Jim Danny. Go!
Laverne Baker, one of the hottest selling R&B, female R&B artists of the 1950s. On the Atlantic Records label, Ahmet Erdogan's Atlantic Records label, huh?
Jim Danny in a submarine got a message from a mermaid queen. She was hanging from a fishing line. Jim Danny didn't waste no
I think you're right there, Drakester.
Jim Danny to the rescue. Go, Jim Danny. Go, Jim Danny.
How about a pumpkin-flavored margarita?
Ticket on a DC plane. Jim Danny didn't need no suit. He was hip for hand ready to boot. Jim Danny to the rescue. Go, Jim Danny. Go, Jim Danny. Go,
Laverne
go,
Baker,
go. Jim Danny.
one of the top-selling female R&B artists of the 50s. Jim Danny, 1956 on a Friday night oldies party.
WSTA Twin Spin.
How about we flip the record over? Actually, it was a hit in its own right called Tra-La-La. Laverne Baker one more time. Sing it, girlfriend.
Tra-la-la, tra-la-la, you're as sweet as a candy bar. Tra-la-la, tra-la-la.
Just talking about there, Dave Nelson. Checking in from Fairfield, Ohio.
You're as cute as a movie star. Tra-la-la, tra-la-lo. I'd be crazy to let you go. Tra-la-la, tra-la-loo. All my loving is just for you. Tra-la-la, tra-la-la. Oh, I wanna whistle, but I don't know how, so I'm singing. Tra-la-la, tra-la-la. I love you just the way you are. Tra-la-la, tra-la-lee. I'm as happy as I can be.
One of those situations when I was a kid, flipping the record over and discovering a gem on the B-side. But it was a hit in its own right. Digging the sound like a happy hound.
Tra-la-la, tra-la-loo. All my loving is just for you. Tra-la-la, tra-la-la. Oh, I wanna whistle, but I don't know
Hump it,
how,
hump,
so I'm
hump, hump.
singing. Tra-la-la, tra-la-la. I love you just the way you are. Tra-la-la, tra-la-lee. I'm as happy as I can
Laverne Baker.
be.
Flip side of Jim Dandy, up a double-sided smash from 1956.
86 KONO, San Antonio.
Rain, 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 rain.
Sir Douglas Quintet on a Friday night.
Tears keep coming down. I haven't seen my baby. Left this town. Rain, 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 rain. My pillow's soaking wet. Broke my heart. Caused me so much pain. Rain, 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 rain. I'd like to see my girl again. Rain, 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 rain. Why you cause me so much pain? Rain, 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 rain.
Rain, 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 rain.
Oh, my pillow's soaking wet. You broke my heart, and you caused me so much pain. Rain, 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 rain. Oh, baby, I wanna see you again. Rain, 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 rain. I wanna see you again.
Saludos a todos.
Please, rain, come on, rain. Oh, honey, don't cause me so much pain. You broke my heart, and you caused me so much pain. Rain, 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 rain. Well, the pillow's soaking wet. Ah, you caused me so much pain, and I know it's never yet. Rain, 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 rain. Oh, I'd like to see my girl again. Rain,
Sir Douglas Quintet from 1965. The rains came. Friday night oldies party.
93 KHJ Los Angeles.
Jumping ahead 2 years. The Monkees. We're down to one monkey left, Mickey Dolenz. Summertime Sound 67. A little bit me, a little bit you.
Walk out, girl, don't you walk out. We got things to say. Talk out, let's have the talk out and things will be okay. Girl, I don't wanna fight. I'm a little bit alone. You're a little bit alone. I say, girl, you know that it's true. It's a little bit me, and it's a little bit of you, too.
I hope everybody had a good week this week. Yeah, we went from 95 degrees on Wednesday to barely out of the 60s on Thursday. Figure that one out. Summertime Sound, 1967. Yep, just heading into the summer of love. Monkey Sound on the Colgems record label. A little bit me, a little bit you on a Friday night oldies party, $1 Million Hotwax weekend, all weekend long.
You'll hear the most popular music. Just the best will do. On 1310 in Detroit, WKMA.
Let's head back to 1962.
I need your loving every girl, every day. I need your loving every girl, every hour. I need your loving every day. 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 I'm saying in love. You hear what I say? I need your loving every day. I need your love every day. I need your loving every day. Every hour. I need your loving every day. To set my soul on fire. I need your loving every day. I need your loving every day. I need your loving every day. Well, everybody needs some love.
Don Gardner, Dee Dee Ford, I Need Your Lovin', Friday Night Oldies Party, 1962. Thanks so much for joining me.
What a beautiful weekend.
Oh, I think it's going to be a so-so weekend, but every weekend's beautiful.
Beautiful weekend.
Ah, good stuff.
Traveling around to see the whole wide world. That's
On the 20th Century Records label, Diane Renee, 1964. Navy Blue. Friday Night Oldies Party. $1 Million Hotwax Weekend. We're about 22 minutes away from our Spotlight segment, which is fall.
1390 Music Radio WKIC Hazard.
Head back to the summer of 1971 from Trinidad and Tobago. Mac and Katie Kassoon. One of my favorites as a kid. Number one hit sound in your town. Chirpy, chirpy, cheep, 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 cheep.
Where's your mama gone? Where's your mama gone? Little baby gone. Little baby gone. Where's your mama gone? Where's your mama gone? Far, far away. Far, far away. Last night I heard my mama singing a song. Ooh-wee, chirpa, chirpa, cheep, cheep. Woke up this morning and my mama was gone. Ooh-wee, chirpa, chirpa, cheep, cheep, chirpa, chirpa, cheep, cheep, chirp. Where's your mama gone? Where's your mama gone? Little baby gone. Little baby gone. Where's your mama gone? Where's your mama gone? Far, far away. Where's your papa gone? Where's your papa gone? Little baby gone. Little baby gone. Where's your papa gone? Where's your papa gone? Far, far away. Far, far away. Last night I heard my mama singing a song. Ooh-wee, chirpa, chirpa, cheep, cheep. Woke up this morning and my mama was gone. Ooh-wee, chirpa, chirpa, cheep, cheep, chirpa, chirpa, cheep, cheep, chirp. Oh, last night I heard my mama singing a song. Ooh-wee, chirpa, chirpa, cheep, cheep. Woke up this morning and my mama was gone. Ooh-wee, chirpa, chirpa, cheep, cheep, chirpa, chirpa, cheep, cheep, chirp. Oh, last night I heard my mama singing a song. Ooh-wee, chirpa, chirpa, cheep, cheep. Woke up this morning and my mama was gone. Ooh-wee, chirpa, chirpa, cheep, cheep, chirpa, chirpa, cheep, cheep, chirp. Where's your mama gone? Where's your mama gone? Little baby gone.
From Trinidad and Tobago, Mac and Katie Kassoon. Summertime Sound, 1971. Number one sound in your town. Chirpy, chirpy, cheep, cheep. On the ABC Records label. Friday Night Oldies Party, $1 Million
Corpus
Hotwax.
Christi, KEYS 1440.
One of those artists out of Corpus Christi, Texas. Oscar Martinez, the Corpus Christi Rock from 1959.
Extra, extra, read all about it. Extra, extra, read all about it.
Corpus Christi Rock, the Corpus Christi Rock. Everybody's doing the Corpus Christi Rock. Ooh wee, ooh me, ooh wee. The Corpus Christi Rock, you see. They like to do the twist, they like to do the stroke, they like to do the cha cha cha, but they like rock and roll. Ooh wee, ooh me, ooh wee. The Corpus Christi Rock, you see. They dance it on the key hat, they dance it on the beach. They got nothing to take about the Corpus Rock and see. Ooh wee, ooh me, ooh wee. The Corpus Christi Rock, you see. The Corpus Christi Rock, the Corpus Christi Rock. Everybody doing the Corpus Christi Rock. Ooh wee, ooh me, ooh wee. The Corpus Christi Rock, you see. They like to do the twist, they like to do the stroke, they like to do the cha cha cha, but they like rock and roll. Ooh wee, ooh me, ooh wee. The Corpus Christi Rock, you see. They dance it on the tea hat, they dance it on the beach. They got nothing to take about the Corpus Rock and
From 1959, Oscar Martinez, local artist from Corpus Christi, Texas. He just passed away not too long ago. Corpus Christi rock on a Friday night.
WIXY, Cleveland.
Head back to 1963. These gals from by 71 past Columbus to Cleveland. The Secrets and The Boy Next Door on a Friday night.
The boy next door has really got me dreaming. Dum-dee-dum-dee-dum, the boy next door. But I remember when he was a little demon. Dum-dee-dum-dee-dum, the boy next door. He used to pull my hair, but I didn't really care. I loved him even then, when he was 12 and I was 10. The boy next door used to take my toys away. Dum-dee-dum-dee-dum, the boy next door. But now he's busy keeping all the boys away. Dum-dee-dum-dee-dum, the boy next door. He's jealous as can be, but that's alright with me. He told all the other guys, stay away if you value your life. The boy next door wants to move across the street. Dum-dee-dum-dee-dum, the boy next door. He wants to get married, gonna make my life complete. Dum-dee-dum-dee-dum, the boy next door. So if you're looking round for a guy in your hometown, the one that you're looking for just might be the boy next
From Cleveland, Ohio, The Secrets, 1963. The Boy Next Door on the Phillips Records label on a Friday night oldies party, $1 Million Hotwax.
WQAM 560 Miami.
Head back to 1966 from the movie of the same name. These are The Seekers and Georgie Girl.
Hey there, Georgie girl, swinging down the street so fancy free. Nobody you meet could ever see the loneliness there inside you. Hey there, Georgie girl, why do all the boys just pass you by? Could it be you just don't try, or is it the clothes you wear? You're always window shopping, but never stopping to buy. So shed those dowdy feathers and fly a little bit. Hey there, Georgie girl, there's another Georgie deep inside. Bring out all the love you hide, and oh, what a change there'd be. The world would see a new Georgie girl. Hey there, Georgie girl, dreaming of the someone you could be. Life is a reality, you can't always run away. Don't be so scared of changing and rearranging yourself. It's time for jumping down from the shelf a little bit. Hey there, Georgie girl, there's another Georgie deep inside. Bring out all the love you hide, and oh, what a change there'd be. The world would see a new Georgie girl.
From the movie of the same name. Yep.
Georgie girl.
Starring Lynn Redgrave. Georgie Girl, Seekers from Down Under. 1966 on a Friday night oldies party.
WLNC 1300 in Laurenburg.
Head back to the fall of 1969. I've got one question for you. Here's Earl Sober to ask it of you.
What do you say to a naked lady, one that you barely know? What do you say to a naked lady? Do you just say hello? Or do you say hi, nice to see you, and you turn around and stare? What do you say to a naked lady?
We're about 11 minutes away from our Spotlight segment. Yep, we're going to be doing fall. Yep. Some song titles, some Hotwax Oldies with the word fall in it.
What do you say to a naked lady if she's someone you know? What do you say for a salutation when she says, hello, Joe? Or do you say, hi, and how's your family? And hi, how about this weather? And hi, I think you're looking swell. Or do you look the other way, pretending she's not really there? And when she passes you by,
Harold Sober
do you turn around and stare?
asking that question one more time.
What do you say to a naked lady?
Fall 1969, Friday Night Oldies Party, $1 Million Hotwax Weekend.
This is the bright, exciting sound of Chris Radio. This is KRYS.
The Dinos from 1962. So hard to tell from Corpus Christi, Texas.
So hard to tell.
Local Hispanic rock.
You're really, really falling.
Or as they used to call it, Chicano rock back then.
Really falling for me, darling. Oh, with you it's hard to tell. So hard to tell. I'll always be oh so close to you forever. No, I can't forget you ever. Whoa, so hard to tell. I can't explain my falling tears. They fall like the rain, and you're to blame. To you, I'm just a friend. That's all I've ever been. But when you say, oh, I'll always love you, so hard to tell. So hard to tell. It's been just a game you're playing. Or do you mean what you're saying? Whoa, so hard to tell. I can't explain my falling tears. They fall like rain, and you're to blame. To you, I'm just a friend. That's all I've ever been. But when you say, oh, I'll always love you, so hard to tell. So hard to tell. It's been just a game you're playing.
I'm Ro Maldonado checking in from McAllen, Texas.
Or do you mean what
If you remember Selena Quintanilla, her dad Abraham Quintanilla was in this group in the early 60s. The Dinos from Corpus Christi, Texas. So hard to tell for 1962.
Have fun this weekend where the action is. WCPO 1230.
Yep, we're going to be doing this in a few weeks. Tyrone Davis is going to sing about it from 1970. Yep, we're going to be turning those clocks back. First Friday, well, let's see, the first Friday night, Saturday night in November. Turn it back the hands of time. Friday Night Oldies Party.
Oh, darling, I'm so lonely without you. Can't sleep at night, always thinking about you. But if I had the chance to start all over, I would be wishing today on a four-leaf clover, and leaving would be the last thing on my
If I could turn back the hands of time.
Turn back the hands of time.
Oh, baby.
Turn back the hands of time.
Oh, darling, I can't hold out much longer, but the pain is getting deep. Oh, the hurt keep getting stronger. But if I had just one more try, I would be all alone until the day I die, and we would have a love so divine. If I could turn back the hands of time.
Turn back the hands of time.
Oh, baby.
Turn back the hands of time.
Remember, girl, that I love you.
Mary Kaufman checking in from McAllen, Texas. I got two in McAllen, Texas, one in Fairfield, Ohio, and one in Franklin, Indiana.
Oh, darling,
That I know of so far.
please, please let me come back home. Your love has been so good to me, baby, and I just realized without it I can't go on. 'Cause for you're the other half that makes my life complete. If I had one more chance, we'd have a love so sweet, and leaving would be the last thing on my mind. If I could turn back the hand of time.
We're about 5 minutes away from our Spotlight segment. Being the first full day of fall, we're going to do songs with the word fall in the title. Fall or falling, like as in leaves falling. We're going to be doing this in a few weeks. Turning back the hands of time. Tyrone Davis from 70 on a Friday night. As I lose my voice, that's why I have my my Sip and Save from Circle K right next to me to keep myself warm.
RGB, let's let go. Right on.
Head back to 1974. Yep, Redbone and Come and Get Your Love. It's right here on a Friday night oldies party. In Chicago, anything is possible, Drakester. I believe it. I've been in Chicago when it's been 3 a.m. in bumper-to-bumper traffic. Like Houston, Texas. And I know you know Houston traffic because you used to fly in and out of the airport from the cruise ship, huh? Redbone from 1974, number one hit, Come and Get Your Love. Friday Night Oldies Party, just a few minutes away from our Spotlight segment on a Friday Night Oldies Party. Thanks so much for joining me tonight.
Hi, this is Lou Christie. You're listening to Brian K. when he does the hops.
I don't want the world to know faces have eyes.
I pretend that I'm happy, but I'm Mr. Blue. I pretend that I'm happy since I lost you.
Lightning Lou Christie, still performing to this day from 1962. Where were you in 62? You're hearing this out of your dashboard speaker. Two Faces Have I, Friday Night Oldies Party, $1 Million Hotwax.
Brian K.
Yep, just a hair past 12 midnight, 11 Central. It is our spotlight segment called Fall.
USAI Cincinnati.
Starting off with Frankie Lyman and the Teenagers, a little doo-wop and sound, Street Corner Harmony from New York City, 1956, and it's called
Why do fools fall in love? Why do birds sing so gay? And love is my way to break the day. Why do they fall in love? Why does the rain fall from up above? Why do fools fall in love? Why do they fall in love? Love is a losing game, and love can be a shame. I know of a fool you see, so that fool is me. Tell me why. Tell me why.
Yep, being our spotlight segment. Song titles with the word fall or falling in it, yeah, as in falling leaves. Today being the first official full day of fall. So we're going to bring in with the titles of fall.
Why do birds sing so gay? And love is my way to break the day. Why do they fall in love? Why does the rain fall from above? Why do fools fall in love? Why do they fall in love? Why does my heart skip a crazy beat? For I know it will reach the beat. Tell me why. Tell me why.
Frankie Lyman and the Teenagers.
Why do fools fall in love?
Street Corner Harmony, straight out of New York City, 1956.
High flying W-I-N-G. Twin spin.
How about we do the Boys of Summers version? Twin spinning that with the Boys of Summers version from 1963. One more time. Our Spotlight segment. First full day of fall, so song titles with the word fall or falling in as in falling leaves. Beach Boys and their version of it on a Friday night oldies party.
680 CFTR, Toronto.
Heading back to the summer of 1970. Dionne Warwick and I'll Never Fall in Love Again on a Friday night oldies party just for you.
What do you get when you fall in love? A guy with a pin to burst your bubble. That's what you get for your trouble. I'll never fall in love again. I'll never fall in love again. What do you get when you kiss a guy? You get another chance to catch pneumonia. You do, you'll never fall, never fall in love again. Don't you know that I'll never fall in love again? Don't tell me what it's all about, 'cause I've been there and I'm glad I'm out of those chains that bind you. That is why I'm here to remind you. What do you get when you fall in love? You only get lies of pain and sorrow. So for at least until tomorrow, I'll never fall in love again. No, no, I'll never fall in love again. I'm out of those chains that bind you. That is why I'm here to remind you. What do you get when you fall in love? You only get lies, pain, and sorrow. So for at least until tomorrow, I'll never fall in love again. Don't you know that I'll never fall in love again? I'll never fall in love again.
Hal David, Burt Bacharach, one of their finest. Sung by Dionne Warwick in the summer of 1970. In our Spotlight segment, we're doing fall records. Yep, our first full day of fall and falling leaves. I'll Never Fall in Love Again. Our Spotlight segment, Friday night oldies party, $1 Million Hotwax weekend. Good stuff on a Friday night oldies party. As we stay in that fall one more time, summer of 1965, Glenn Yarbrough and the Baby the Rain Must Fall.
Some men climb a mountain, some men swim the sea, some men fly above the sky. They are what they must be. But baby, the rain must fall baby, the wind must blow. Wherever my heart leads me, baby, I must go. Baby, I must go. I do not love for silver, I do not love for gold. My heart is mine to give away, it never will be sold. So baby, the rain must fall, baby, the wind must blow. Wherever my heart leads me, baby, I must go. Baby, I must go. I am not rich or famous, but who can ever tell? I don't know now what waits for me. Maybe heaven, maybe hell. Baby, the rain must fall. Baby, the wind must blow. Wherever my heart leads me, baby, I must go. Baby, I must go.
Glenn Yarbrough from 1965, Baby, the Rain Must Fall. Yep, our fall songs. Friday night oldies party, $1 Million Hotwax.
You'll hear the best in sound from KRIO McAllen.
As we head back to 1962 for this one, The Letterman. Guys grip a gal and gals grip a guy, because this is going to be some slow dancing and swaying to the music. When I Fall in Love on a Friday night oldies party. Boy, this song was remade by a lot of great artists.
Restless world like this is, love is ended before it's begun, and too many moonlight kisses seem to cool in the warmth of the sun. When I give my heart, it will be completely, or I'll never give my heart. And the moment I can feel that you feel that way too, is when I fall in love. When I fall in love with
One of the greatest love songs to do a little slow dance and sway to the music. 1962, The Letterman. When I Fall in Love. Yep, that was remade by a lot of artists, but that was one of the greats. Fall songs on a Friday night oldies party spot.
And the hits just keep on coming.
WBE Cincinnati.
A girl group from Cincinnati, Ohio. Patty Valentine and Linda Parrish. Collectively known as the Two of Clubs. This is called So Blue as Fall on a Friday night oldies party.
In summertime, there's too much brown. The sun-parched grass lay on the ground around my door. There's more.
This was actually the flip side of a big hit here in Cincinnati called Walk Tall. Linda Parrish and Patty Valentine used to be the lead singers of the house band over the Guys and Dolls over Newport, Kentucky. Well, Cold Spring, Kentucky, once upon a time.
1480 WABB Mobile.
Connie Francis from 1958 called Fallin'. Fallen Leaves on a Friday night spotlight segment.
I'm falling like a star up in the blue, like I was falling off Niagara in a paddleboat canoe. I got a feeling I'm falling, and it's all because of you. Like I was walking on a tightrope, swinging in the breeze, and though I try to keep my balance, well, I just weaken in the knees. I got a feeling I'm a falling. Oh, lover, help me please. Like a leaf falls from a branch, like a rock slide avalanche, like the rain on a stormy day. I never thought I'd fall this way. I thought that love could never touch me. Yeah, I was riding high, and then my ivory tower toppled, and I tumbled from the sky. I got a feeling I'm a falling. Lover, you're the reason why. Like a lion when he met his foe, like the walls of Jericho, like Delilah's home in town when Samson tore it down. I thought that love could never touch me. Yeah, I was riding high, but then my ivory tower toppled, and I tumbled from the sky. I got the feeling I'm a falling, and you're the reason why.
Connie Francis from 1958. Our spotlight segment, songs with fall or fallen in it. Cute and cuddly Connie Francis, Friday night oldies party, $1 million Hotwax spotlight segment on a Friday night.
KAYC Radio is really radio. And you. And you. And you. And you. Yes. Big KC 1450. Here's the swinging new sound of Vermont.
Head back to 1969. Yep. Big hit for B.J. Thomas and Raindrops for You.
Raindrops keep falling on my head, and just like the guy whose feet are too big for his bed, nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. So I just did me some talking to the sun, and I said I didn't like the way he got things done, sleeping on the job. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. But there's one thing I know, the blues they send to meet me won't defeat me. It won't be long till happiness steps up to greet me. Raindrops keep falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. Crying's not for me, 'cause I'm never gonna stop the rain by complaining, because I'm free. Nothing's worrying me. Steps up to greet me. Raindrops keep falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. Crying's not for me, 'cause I'm never gonna stop the rain by complaining, because I'm free. something's worrying me.
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, yep. B.J. Thomas, Billy Joe Thomas, the late great. Number one hit sound, 1969. Yep, one of those Hal David, Burt Bacharach compositions. Raindrops keep falling on my head. Yep, it's our spotlight segment for fall, our first full day. Oh, where did summer go? Friday night oldies party. Longing for summer.
Radio on the go. WMPS 680 in Memphis.
Speaking of Memphis, here he is, the king of rock and roll himself. Can't Help Falling in Love from 61.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you, for I can't help falling in love.
From the movie Blue Hawaii. The king of rock and roll from 1961. Can't Help Falling in Love in our spotlight segment tonight.
1510 WLAC Nashville.
1963, the big old ugly O. Falling, Roy Orbison.
Falling in love with you. Baby, come closer, closer to me, and listen, listen so carefully. Remain
The big old ugly O from Texas. Yep, good old Texas boy. Yep. Roy Orbison, 1963, called Falling. Yep, our Spotlight segment. Thanks so much for joining me for that. Hope you enjoyed all the fall and falling songs for our first full day of fall.
800 The Rock of El Paso XCROK.
Summertime Sound, 1969. Yep. Flirtations, 3 Gals, and a Heartache on a Friday night. From across the pond, but sounding like they're from Motown. The Flirtations on the Duran Records label, 1969. Mighty fine. It's nothing but a heartache on a Friday night oldies party. $1 Million Hotwax Weekend.
Wake up and live. WTUP 1490 in Tupelo.
I wonder who wrote the book of love.
The Monotones in the Book of Love from 58.
Tell me, who wrote the book of love? I've got to know the answer. Was it someone from above? I wonder who wrote the book of love? I love you, darling, baby, you know I do. But I've got to see this book of love, find out why it's true. I wonder who wrote the book of love? Chapter 1 says the lover, you love her with all your heart. Chapter 2 you tell her, you never ever gonna part. In chapter 3 remember the meaning of romance. In chapter 4 you break up, but you give her just one more chance. Oh, I wonder who wrote the book of love? Baby, I love you, yes I do. Well, it says so in this book of love, ours is the one that's true. I wonder who wrote the book of love? Chapter 1 says the lover, you love her with all your heart. Chapter 2 you tell her, you never ever gonna part. In chapter 3 remember the meaning of romance. In chapter 4 you break up, but you give her just one more chance. Oh, I wonder who wrote the book of love? Baby, I love you, yes I do. Well, it says so in this book of love, ours is the one that's true.
Street Corner Harmony, the monotone. On our Friday night oldies party, $1 Million Hotwax Weekend.
Music Hamilton, WMOH.
And back to 1965 Alive, Freddie Garrity and the Dreamers. And I'm telling you now on a Friday night.
I'm telling you now, I'm telling you right away, I'll be saying for many a day, I'm in love with you now. I'm telling you now, I'll say what you wanna hear, I'll be telling you for many a year, I'm in love with you now. Do you think I'm fooling when I say I love you? I love you. Maybe you'll believe me when I'm finally through. I'm telling you now. I know it's been said before. Say you love me and I will be sure I'm in love with you now. I'm fooling when I say I love you. I love you. Maybe you'll believe me when I'm finally through. I'm telling you now. I know it's been said before. Say you love me and I will be sure I'm in love.
Of course, there was a short-lived dance craze called the Friday that you did to this. Freddie Garrity and the Dreamers from across the pond.
I'm telling you.
Number one from 1965 on the Tower Records label on a Friday night oldies party.
We're the friendly giant, and we confess we cover 3 great states with one big breath. Cincinnati's 1530 WCKY.
From Dry Ridge, Kentucky, yep. Skeeter Davis. The answer song to Breaking Up is Hard to Do. And this is the name of it. On a Friday night.
You can make me cry, you can break my heart, but I'll never say we're through. Even when I cry, I can't stay mad at you. You can run around, you can tell me lies, but there's nothing I can do. I'll never say goodbye, 'cause I can't stay mad at you. I got mad at you last night when you were holding another girl tight. But when I thought about all your charms, I bounced right back into your arms. One thing you'll know for sure, I won't be the one to fall in love with someone new. I'll love you till I die, and I can't stay mad at you. I bounced right back into your arms. One thing you know for sure, I won't be the one to fall in love with someone new.
Answer song to Neil Sedaka's Breaking Up is Hard to Do.
And I can't stay mad at
1963 on the RCA Victor Records label. I Can't Stay Mad at You, Friday night oldies party.
All hits, all the time. Music Radio WABC.
Woo, Papa Lucha, you're mine. Say, woo, Papa Lucha,
Tom and Jerry.
You're mine. Hey, schoolgirl in the second row. The teacher's looking over, so I gotta whisper way down low. You say, woo, Papa Lucha, let's meet at the school after. She said, hey, babe, but there's one thing more. Our school is over at 4:30. Maybe when we're older than we can date. Ooh, let's wait. Hey, schoolgirl let's meet after school at 3. She said, hey, babe, I got a lot to do. It takes me hours when my homework's through. Someday we'll go steady, so don't you fret. Not yet.
Of course, those who didn't know, Tom and Jerry was actually Paul Simon and Art Garfunkel. 1957, their first outing as a duo.
Hey, schoolgirl in the second row. The teacher's looking over, so I gotta whisper way down low. She said, ooh, Papa-loo-chip-bye, let's meet after school at 3. Then she turned around at me with that gleam in her eye. She said, I'm sorry if I passed you by. I'm gonna skip my over, gonna cut my class. Bug out of here real fast. Hey, schoolgirl in the second row. Now we're going steady, hear the words that I want you to know.
Tom and Jerry from 1957. Hey, schoolgirl, yep. Paul Simon and Art Garfunkel, better known as Tom and Jerry on this record. Friday Night Oldies Party, $1 Million Hotwax.
WKNO, Louisville.
How about we head south on 71 from Cincinnati, Ohio, where these guys are from. The Monarchs from Louisville, Kentucky from 1963, and it's called...
What you do, it's so hard. Can't stand but it's so hard. Can't stand but if you love me, you won't hurt me.
I had to add the ticket for Dave. That's the tick version for Dave Nelson.
My love, now you're gone. You took my heart and you're going on home. I know, pretty baby, that you won't be true. I don't care what you do. So hard, can't stand this. So hard, can't stand this.
Again. From Louisville, Kentucky, the Monarchs. This Old Heart from 1963.
Smile every day with WIBG Radio 99, Philadelphia.
This dance called the mess around.
Chubby Checker.
Baby, dig what I'm putting down.
Messing around on a Friday Night Oldies Party.
Twist with Mr. Lee. But if you're gonna mess around, baby, mess around with me. I do the shimmy with Henry. Hot to hot with tea.
Anything to oblige there, Davester.
Mess around with me. All the other dances you are free, but you better say the last dance for me. And you can cha-cha with Johnny, stroll with Snaggerly. But if you're gonna mess around, baby, mess around with me. And you can own it with Tony. Wow, boogity, 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 shit.
Dancing the Mess Around. This was actually done by several other artists. But of course, the chubby one had a great hit with it.
Do the twist with Mr. Lee.
Round and round and round.
Hey, but if you're gonna mess around, baby, mess around with me. All the other dances you are free, but somebody say the last dance for me. The holly golly with Harry, slap on my flea. But if you're gonna mess around, baby, mess around with
Parkway
me.
Records, yep. Charlie Checker, former chicken plucker Ernest Evans from South Philadelphia, PA, on a Friday night oldies party.
Wixie 1260 Super Oldie.
Head north to Cleveland one more time with Sonny Geraci and the Outsiders from 1966.
What kind of girl is this? What kind of girl is this? She's never, ever been kissed. What kind of girl is this? Rubbity rub dub dub. What kind of girl is this? She's never been in love. What kind of girl? She's never been in a moonlight watching the stars above. Oh no. Hey, tell me what kind of girl is this? What kind of girl is this? She's never been out on a date. What kind of girl is this? What kind of girl is this? What kind of girl is this? She's never ever come home late. What kind of girl? Oh, but I beg her on my knees to please go out with me. She did. I did you love her? No, no, no. I did you hug her? No, 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 no. I did you squeeze her? No, no, no. I did you kiss her? No, 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 no. Hey, tell me what kind of girl is this? What kind of girl is this? She never been in this. What kind of girl is this? Rubbity rub dub dub. What kind of girl is this? She's never been in love. What kind of girl? She's never been in a moonlight watching the stars above.
Saludos a todos, otra vez.
Oh, hey, tell me what kind of girl is this? What kind of girl is this? She's never been on a date. What kind of girl is this? Oh, what kind of girl is this? What kind of girl is this? She's never ever come home late. What kind of girl? Oh, but I bet her on my knees to please go out with me. She did. She's so respectable.
1966. Sonny Geraci and the Outsiders from Cleveland, Ohio. Respectable, originally done by the Isleys on the other side of the state in Cincinnati.
WSGA Twin Spin.
How about we flip that record over? Oh yeah, 1966, one more time. Sonny Geraci and the Outsiders, twin spin it with the flip side. A little sound-alike record there, maybe? Lost in My World on a Friday night.
I waited, but you never returned. 1,000 times I cried, but you never heard a word. I keep calling your name, but the feeling that I have is just not the same. Lost in my world. That's all she left. And her memory
Spinning that bad boy. Yep, 1966. Sonny Geraci and the Outsiders from Cleveland, Ohio. Respectable back with Lost in My World. Friday night oldies party, $1 million Hotwax weekend all weekend long.
The Big 8 CKLW, the Motor City.
Forgive me for playing favorites. I meant to play this last week, but you know what? Better late than never. And one more time to the City of Brotherly Love on the Cameo Records label. You want to date my daughter? You got another Rules of Love. Hands off there, mister. I'll be done. Yeah, but they're made up as we go along, though. And all rules are made to be broken, right?
Kiss me. Hug me. Kiss me. Come on. Hug me. Come on. Yeah, yeah,
From the City of Brotherly Love, Philadelphia, Orleans.
I'll let you graduate.
Cameo Records label, 1964. Rules of Love, Friday night oldies party, $1 million Hotwax.
1415 WMFJ. The love of Daytona Beach.
1964, one more time. Yep, this was actually a huge hit on the island of Jamaica, man. Bob Marley and the Wailers and the Scala-Lights. And the name of the song is called the battle will be hotter. Very first effort by Bob Marley, the Wailers, and the Scotalites. A little ska sound from 1964. Huge hit on the island of Jamaica. Come on, yep, Coxzone Records. On a Friday night oldies party, $1 Million Hotwax, little Jamaica Mon.
Hello, Cincinnati. We're having fun on 700 WLW. AFCO Broadcasting.
Head back to 1971. Fun in 71. The beginning and the end, it's a funky Nassau.
Nassau's gone funky. Nassau's gone soul. We've got a doggone beat now. We're gonna call our very own. Nassau rock and Nassau roll. Nassau's got a whole lot of soul. Feel alright. Mini skirts, maxi skirts, and afro hairdo. People doing their own thing and don't care about me or you. Nassau's gone funky. Nassau's got soul now. Oh yeah. And we got a doggone beat now. We're gonna take care of business too. Listen to the drummer playing his beat. Listen to the bass man, go get that same groovy beat. Listen to the guitar, give that soul some too. Feeling good. The horn gonna bring it on home to you. Need a funky now. Oh yeah, funky, funky Nassau. Listen, listen good. New York, you know, has got a whole lot of soul. Good God. London town is too doggone cold. Yeah. Nassau's got sunshine, and this you all know. Yeah. But we've gone funky, and we got some soul too. Alright. Funky Nassau, funky Nassau, funky Nassau, funky Nassau, funky Nassau, funky Nassau, funky Nassau. Listen, funky Nassau, funky Nassau, funky.
The beginning of the end, 1971 summertime sound. Funky Nassau. Yep, one of those places I'd love to go vacation sometime. Friday night oldies party, $1 Million Hotwax weekend. Good stuff on a Friday night.
It's WTOD 1560 in Toledo.
Head back to 1958 for this one. Dwayne Eddy and his twangy guitar. A little ramrod on a Friday night oldies party, $1 Million Hotwax. That twanky guitar sound of Dwayne Eddy on the Jamie record label. Ramroding on a Friday night oldies party, $1 Million Hotwax weekend, all weekend long. Always my pleasure to spin the Hotwax hits for you. I hope you liked or at least appreciated the fall records in our Spotlight segment tonight. God bless each and every one of you. Wishing you lots of love, much money, and a laugh a minute. Put on the coffee bubbles. I'm coming upstairs. Good night, Dave Nelson. Good night, Mary Kaufman. And good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. Have an awesome weekend. And we'll see you again next Friday night.
Now it's time to say goodbye to all our company. M-I-C.
See you real soon.
K-E-Y.
Why? Because we like you.
The preceding was a copyrighted feature and may not be reproduced in whole or in part.
In whole or in part.
Without the written consent.
Brian K.
Flintstones, meet the Flintstones. They're the modern Stone Age family. From the town of Bedrock, they're a page right out of history. Someday, maybe Fred will win the fight. Then that cat will stay out for the night. When you're with the Flintstones, have a yabba dabba do time. A dabba do time. We'll have a gay old time. We'll have a gay old
Bombadita, 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 bombadita,
until
bombadita,
we meet
bombadita,
again.
bombadita,
Happy trails to you.
bombadita, bombadita,
Keep smiling
bombadita, bombadita,
until then. just sing a song and think about sunny weather.
Happy trails to you till we meet